I was watching Ben Shapiro, Russell Brand, and in this one podcast, he was talking about how, because Russell Brand is very utopian, so he believes that we can climb out of this calamity of control. And if the 99%, even 1% of the 99% fought against it, it would be enough to win the battles of so many different issues that are going on. Ben Shapiro says, well, historically, this has always been happening with mankind. Mankind has always been controlled somewhat here or there with the government. So historically, what your utopian viewpoint isn't going to work, because historically it never has worked. We've always had this control. And I wanted to jump through the screen. And I'm like, well, maybe historically, that's the proof of how mankind has always done it wrong, but that doesn't mean we don't have a chance of ever getting it right. We got to stop looking at history. We got to stop looking at the way things been done. We can't even look back at, once upon a time we didn't inject animals with antibiotics and growth hormones, and we had a healthier way of eating. This is true, and that would be nice to go back to sort of that kind of agriculturally, that kind of way of living. But historically, man has always found a way to utilize natural resources to gain their own personal power. And that's where there's this imbalance comes into play. And when we do that, we lose. And so historically, we can't do anything the way we've done it. We can't deal with money the way we've done it. We can't deal with capitalism the way we've done it. Everything has to drastically change. How does that happen? I think Russell Brand has a point. If that 1% could become defiant and strong and cult-like and just really press against it until the rest start to climb on board because they see how successful we are, or something drastic, some chaotic, drastic, earth-shattering event bigger than COVID has to happen. Source is saying, we want you to accept this mission. We need all hands on deck. We see the suffering that's happening on the planet and the people around you. And we see all the moving parts as one, even though you may see all the moving parts as separate, which is very overwhelming in that perspective as you spin around your location, looking at all of these moving parts darting at you and darting towards you and barely missing you. We see it as one, and we want you to become a part of that one. And all you're doing is spreading, the mission is for you to spread the word of authenticity, morality, and ethics. You do not need to teach each individual person how they will create that morality or ethics. What road will they go down? How will they create it? That's not your job to do that unless they want to individually work with you, which I see that you'll be doing in the future. But as a collective, you just want to teach them what's moral, what's ethical, and that's basically being as a reporter, a detective, a teacher of what you've researched. As a researcher, you are sharing your knowledge using your own ethics and your own morality to guide you into what you believe is right or wrong, and how you can transfer that information, that research, to other people. They don't have to teach themselves. They don't have to research it. They don't even know what to research. They trust you. They trust they trust that you will only give them the information that is ethically, morally, sustainably correct action. It's for them to choose which way that they want to go. And that's you as a prophet. So if you think of all of the famous prophets that have always been on the planet in all different levels, not just religious. We're not talking about just religion. We're talking about all of the, such as what Holly mentioned, Plato, people with words of wisdom. They only pass on what is a good ethic, what is a good moral person, what is the right thing to do, what is love, what is caring, what is compassion. You choose how you want to navigate that compassion. What do you want to do to be a good person? How are you going to act on that? Everyone does it in their own arena, in their own time, with their own tribe and their own people. And some will do it within themselves, silently. And we're asking you to step up to the podium and take this wand and accept that I am now going to be a teacher, and I will research and I will share my knowledge with others, and they will follow me. They will follow you because you are coming from a strong moral standing. We do caution you against pointing the finger of blame and shame, which means look at what these people are doing. Look at what this company is doing. Look at what this person is propagating. This is proof that I'm right and they're wrong. We do ask you to refrain from that behavior, as difficult as it is, because because we want you to attract those that are on the other side of the fence. And if you tell them that they're on the wrong side of the fence, they will resist jumping over that side of the fence, because that makes you right and makes them wrong. So we do refrain. So this will be your challenge in the next few months, is how do I prepare? How do I prep this